You're driving down this crazy obscure point
It's
zero
literally not
zero.
obscure. It's not. Not only is it not obscure, this fucking happens every day.
Oh,
Tell me
less
how
than
many. What's the
1%.
percentage of people going in for third trimester elective
What about the
abortions, Drew?
99% of other
Tell me.
babies?
Tell me the fucking percentage, bud. You're leaning on that. You tell me that percentage. It's not
Oh, I
obscure.
think
And
I think any
I'm
baby
trying I
will
don't know
die
why
from
I'm
third
trying, but I'm
trimester.
trying to make it hit home for you with a literal fucking pregnant woman in your life that you're saying like if you lived in a different state, we were talking about why you live in Minnesota, why it's fucking terrible, why it's a terrible fucking state. Your wife would survive this pregnancy. She might not in Louisiana or Tennessee or Texas or Georgia or Alabama or Mississippi. She might not survive this, but you're going to move there because you don't like to be bullied because or you don't like to pay as much taxes as you are. I'm just trying to hammer home
That's
like
clearly not true. That my wife had less of a chance to live somewhere else. So I think it
you're wrong.
depends.
You not only are you wrong, you're fucking super wrong. You're provably wrong.
No,
You Texas, yes, all of those states have worse paternity outcomes than any fucking blue state. Go look that up. We'll wait. Way worse. Are
I
you out
think
of your
that's due
fucking
to a lot
mind?
of different circumstances. I don't know if that's due to
Yeah,
something
one of them
else.
being the fucking care of OBGYNs fleeing those states because they're afraid to lose their fucking medical licenses because of your politics.
Man, I think
Yes,
you're ignoring the
exactly.
fact that a lot of babies have been saved through Roe v. Wade, which I think is a
Forced. I cannot, Drew.
lot
I
of lies.
cannot believe you're gonna loop back to here.
A lot of lies, man.
Drew the fucking loop comes back to this fucking thing, and then you're gonna say, oh, that's an obscure. Yes,
Yes.
a
I
100,000
don't think that
babies
would
were
happen.
born.
So then I'm going to the
100,000 babies were forced to be born, Drew, in Texas alone. You're right. Congrats. You're a fucking monster. Good job.
no.
You're absolutely killing it.
So you're saying pregnant women in Texas it's just a horrible thing to be pregnant in Texas. You might go to the doctor, you might
Yes.
die on the table because guess what? The doctors won't take care of you. You'll just die. They'll save the baby instead.
Here's the fucking thing. Is that
That's
like
insane.
here's the fucking thing, Drew, you piece of shit. Here's the fucking thing. You're saying this as if it's a joke and you're affecting this voice as if that's not happening. And I think the reality is again, it has something to do
My
with the fact
question
that
was the
you have
third
never
one.
fucking you've never experienced anything outside of your little bubble, and so you would never fucking know. But this happens in our country, not in fucking Iran, not in Lithuania, in our country. Drew got a fucking violation. That's crazy. This happens in our fucking country. And I think I really think it is just down to the fact that like these people have never can't look outside for some reason. The windows of their double wide are opaque, which is frustrating. He's saying this isn't happening, which is a huge cope, which is a massive fucking like that is that at truer words, it can't possibly be happening. It's too horrifying to be happening. Yep. Yep. That's right. You got it. There's fucking 25 women in here. If I closed my eyes and picked one, any one of them would tell you a fucking horror story of being pregnant. I could just close my eyes and let them come tell you. You said you're following me for a while. I'm like I cannot get over the fact that like you have never heard women come up here and tell you this shit. Makes me very fucking mad. And I like, why the fuck are we still debating this? Every country, every other developed fucking country on earth, no one is even talking about this. We got to protect these babies. Drew, you piece of shit. We didn't even get into this, Drew. We got to protect these babies until they're pooped out, and then you don't want to give them health care, and you don't want to pay for child care, and God forbid we don't want to subsidize maternity and paternity leave, and we can't fucking feed them in our schools. You don't want to pay high taxes, Drew. So like we got to protect these babies, and then if they're born into poverty, good luck. It's the good Christian thing to do, right? Get rid of vaccines. Highest fucking measles outbreak we've ever had in this country. Get rid of fucking You people are so fucking dumb. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And we do this every night. Every night we fucking have the same conversation. Every night we have the same conversation, and when I hit the button, I just jump out of this window and I'll pray for death. It never comes. It never comes. Anyway. Well, we have a violation on our fucking live. No shit. No shit. God forbid we talk about the state of our fucking nation. I do wanna address Brenna sending the. I missed some of these. My favorite one is this. There's human DNA in poop. I missed that. Thank you. There's human DNA in poop. Thank you, Brenna. Maternal mortality went up 56% in Texas following Roe over. That makes me nauseous. Maternal mortality went up 56% in Texas following Roe overturn between 2019 and 2022. Fuck you. But he just doesn't believe that's happening. So like, how do you combat that? Drew says it's not happening. So like, is it even? You know? Is it? This guy says safe fucking sex. Safe sex, huh? That'll solve it. As we know, it's 100%. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Contraception is. Oh, yeah, okay. Contraception. Okay, got it. Should we get plan? Oh, no, plan B's. Fuck it. You want to get rid of that? Got it. Okay. Healthcare, though? Healthcare, though? Yeah. Yeah. But on that note, next time a woman who is being assaulted, you just make sure that she knows to make sure her assaultist is wearing a fucking condom, you piece of shit. Make sure that you know, because it's her fault, right? Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been wearing that. Right? Make sure that You fucking coward piece of shit. What's up? Oh, that's what I thought. All right. Playing pretty fast and loose right now with the words. I'm fired up. It's the same dude who keeps calling me. I'm just going to block the number, but he'll just call again. Different number. Anyway. Yes,
Hi.
hello.
And Maddie's gone now. Actually,
I don't think.
Truth Slayer, what was his name? Truth Teller Seeker. You in here still?
No,
He's not in here.
I doubt it.
DM me.
You've been in here. You've been here since Truth Teller.
Yeah, I got a lot of babies to feed. I need him to DM me. Whoever his dealer is, I need to know immediately.
I don't think that whatever he's taking is healthy for anybody.
I'm not trying to be healthy.
I just want to be on a different plane.
Drew, are you still in here? Or are you in your mom's basement finally sleeping? Here's one thing that I want to talk about. Thank you, GT, for giving me the floor. I really appreciate it. We talk a lot about schmushmortions, right? We talk a lot about like this direct causality of Roe v. Wade being overturned. What people don't understand, and what people who haven't been pregnant don't understand, is the ripple effect that these type of laws have on every aspect of pregnancy. It's not as simple as I want a baby or I don't. It's not as simple as I can carry a baby or I can't. If I had had my last two children, if I'd had my second child with Roe v. Wade being overturned, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. It's that simple. I wouldn't have had the third baby because I'd have been fucking dead. In Louisiana specifically, there are two main drugs that are used to help in postpartum hemorrhaging. It's a relatively common thing. 1 in 10 women go in and have a postpartum hemorrhage that is life-threatening to them when they have a baby. Having a baby is very fucking dangerous. For me, I have a clotting disorder, and when I gave birth to my second baby, I was losing massive amounts of blood volume. You can literally go back and watch the video of me birthing Alina, and you can watch as the color like drains from my face. And I have a really hard time like managing to hold her. And then you hear them quickly like in the background scuffling, and they're reaching for the crash cart. And there are two main drugs on that crash cart that saved my life, that stopped my hemorrhaging, and I was able to live. Those drugs are now considered a controlled substance and are no longer allowed on crash carts in the state of Louisiana. That means 1 in 10 women in the state of Louisiana now have an even higher risk of bleeding out and dying on the delivery table. Okay, so it's not as simple as, oh, well, I can just keep my legs crossed, or I'm married and I'm financially stable so I can have the babies. My husband would have been a father of a 2-year-old and a brand newborn and a deceased wife if I had given birth during this era.
This is the thing about this, is that like, I don't know why the messaging isn't getting through, but like, so not only is it not good for the babies, it's not good for the babies that are left behind. It's not good for, and it is harming women who want to have babies in America. It is endangering tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of women who want to give birth in America and are dissuading people. And like those even remotely knowledgeable about how dangerous childbirth is are being dissuaded from. For it is having the opposite effect that Republicans, and so Republicans are just, this is the thing. I mean, if I had to choose, and I don't get to because I am here. It is the thing. It is the it is the danger that this imposes on every woman, not even just being allowed to like make this choice, but it is the massive jump in danger of an already dangerous activity, which is being pregnant. It is exponentially making it more dangerous in certain states to just be a mom. And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't understand, very helpful. I don't understand why like Republicans can like this is an A to B conversation. Yeah. Like you can see like when this happened and you can see the danger that it like wrought. And I don't if your position is that we need to be having more babies, why are you doing things that put more women in danger? It's not about that.
Well, and we're not.
It is about this.
We're not having babies because abortions aren't available. I mean, like we're actively choosing for a multitude of other reasons, and it's like, well, it would be really easy for us to like, I don't know, actually try to tackle something and fix some of these problems, but instead we'll just force women to give birth to everything that comes out. I mean, it's about control, Laura. I agree. First of all, I can't stand this line of thought. It's like my sister, brother, uncle, cousin, had a dog once. Cool. Great fucking story, dude. Like you had a cousin who regretted having an abortion. Okay. We all make decisions in life, then we have regrets. The reality is it's making that choice and that decision.
Who said that? I
am right there.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
He's following. And he said, I liked you. You're being weird about abortions. Like, brother, this is not a new stance I have. I am a militant. I've never been fucking, I've always felt like this. I don't know how long you've been following me.
He's like, I have a cousin who regretted it once, so the whole country shouldn't be allowed to do it.
Seriously, what is that line of reasoning?
I don't know.
Holy shit.
I don't know.
Collective punishment for every woman on earth because your cousin maybe says that she, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway.
But yeah, I just wanted to make that point, like for the Drews of the world who are like, no, there's people, they're not doing that to women. They are. They're doing it directly to people, even if it's not directly being done. Those laws have rippling effects that affect healthcare because that healthcare is no longer between myself and my doctor. You have now entered in laws and politics and policies that do not allow doctors to make quick, effective decisions in life-saving emergent care. And like I said, Louisiana is a perfect one. Both of those drugs can sometimes be used in abortions because they make the uterus clamp down. That's what makes the bleeding stop when you're having a postpartum hemorrhage. So because sometimes they can potentially be, they are now under lock and key. So if I were to have given birth to Alina right now, I'm bleeding out on the table. A nurse has to leave the room, go sign out this drug, come back into the room. Hopefully I haven't lost too much blood volume yet. And then she can administer the drug for me. And those seconds count. Those seconds matter.
I think, yeah. Yep. That makes me fucking furious, dude. I think mandatory vasectomies, like it's not that hard, actually.
What are the drugs? Misotriptol. I'm going to butcher it. Misotriptol. The other one's an M name too. But there's two. Now I could look at it.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Ugh. That whole line of reasoning was like, I want to move. I pay too much in taxes. Okay. I have a pregnant wife. Okay. Your pregnant wife might have a worse outcome of survival if you move to a state with no income tax in the South that you want to move to.
Thank you, nurses.
That's
bitches.
Not true.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't think that's, and like, again, it just, I don't know that he's like the shining beacon on a hill that we need to
Well,
be.
no, and like those were some of the questions I had for him. Like he talks about like how life changing children were for him and how it like changes his whole perspective. And I want to be like, bet, what perspective? What changed for you? Because I'm gonna guess nothing. Because you know why you couldn't tell me how far along your wife was? Because you don't fucking know. That's why. Because you don't know how many weeks along she is. Because you're not at the doctor's appointments. Because you're not taking care of her. Because your wife is drowning with 2 children while pregnant while you're up at midnight on your fucking couch picking the lint out of your goddamn belly button. That's fucking why.
Talking to me.
That's why. You're on the couch because you're not allowed in the bed anymore because she's sick of getting pregnant. Like, I'm telling you that right now. I'm so over it.
That woman's never had an orgasm. Let's be so for real.
Let's be so
Drew.
real. Yeah, gaming all night, you know, just, I mean, we know he's on the phone with his friends.
What was his name? Drew Stash? Drew Stash.
Something.
I want to go see if he's got, does he have content? Who gives a shit, right? But Drew Manchu. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Damn it, calm down, Sarah. I just looked over from my Google search and Sarah's got a whole belly button on the fucking screen. Y'all are chill out. Misotropital, I'm going to butcher these, and mifeprestone are the 2 that are now their levels, their classifications changed in 2024.
Do you want to see one of my like main criticisms for Drew and people like Drew are just like how, again, deeply like has never had a unique thought in his head. Not one time has ever had a thought that is just like outside the norm.
He had a gay friend once.
Kinda, maybe. His username is Drew Manchu, okay? I want you to look at how many Drew Manchus. They're all the same, dude. They're like, I also Drew Manchu. Me too. I Drew Manchu also. Drew Manchu. Now, they're just little fucking robots. They're just little robots, and they just go from like thoughtless fucking maneuvers to thoughtless maneuvers. It's the same they're all the same. And the irony of the red pill like manosphere right wing shit is that like they're like, I got it. I broke out of the matrix. And then they're just like that.
Dude, I am.
They're like, what do you do? I'm in medical sales.
No, you don't have to agree with abortion. That's the whole problem. Don't have one. Oh wait, you don't fucking need one. I can't think. I don't agree with it. Then don't have one.
Who said?
I am. He's just mouthing off. He's pissing me off, though. I just want to fight with somebody, and Drew got banned, and the fucking Bruce dude is gone. Probably on another planet somewhere.
Drew Manchu. I'm saying the truth. I'm in the bathroom and don't agree with abortion. I don't care.
What are you doing in the bathroom?
You know what he's doing in the bathroom.
You do safe sex? Sorry, I can't.
He said
he do safe sex.
Oh God.
You do no sex.
You don't do sex. I can't wait to make a Bellessa ad. I'm due. God damn, dude. I hate this conversation. I fucking hate it. I hate the fact like this is one of these things where like I cannot believe that we're still doing this. Like it's one of these things that like
it doesn't make sense to me because it's like just make your own decisions. Like I don't understand how it is so offensive that someone else that has nothing to do with your life, that in no way, shape, or form will affect you negatively or positively, if they have that. It affects you in no way. You feel like it's like a personal affront on you. Your religion doesn't agree with it. Fine. You go to heaven then. I'll rot in hell for 100 years. Gladly with all of my fucking nerd friends. Okay? Like I don't get it. I don't understand. Then don't have one. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's like necessary for the rest of us to hop on this fucking baby train. And I'm speaking as a woman that has 3 children.
I think that's
If anything, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But seriously, like if
Jokes.
Roe v. Wade was overturned, I would not be having children right now because of my clotting disorder. It would be too dangerous. Like it would literally, like pregnancy was already pretty life threatening for me. I physically wouldn't be doing it in this day and age because I would be dead.
This is the sort of thing where, like, I, as a man in America, who's never had kids, and am a man in America who is a man, this was a pretty big blind spot for me. And so, like, I never had a different opinion about this. This is one of these things that I've been right about the whole time. But not many things. Most things. And now I'm right about everything, obviously. But, like, this is one of these things where, like, even in my ignorance, I understood that, like, functionally, the government shouldn't be making choices for half of our population. But that was on, like, people should choose not to get pregnant. I remained for a large majority of my life blissfully ignorant to the nightmare hellscape that is pregnancy. Not even just the danger, not even the ruin, not even the sort of like the 1,001 ways where you can die, not even like post like hormones, and not like how your fucking bones change and how you like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I do.
and like and if you're successful, cesarean works, it's because they tore your uterus apart with like the jaws of life. Like men, I don't think have a very firm grasp on like the like X Games that is pregnancy in general. And like I like they think that it's like catching the flu and then you poop out a baby and then you're right back. And like
it's the equivalent of running a marathon every day. Like the calories burned, the amount of energy that your body uses to like build and grow life. It is the equivalent of running a marathon every single day.
Having almost run a marathon. But my point is that like I don't know that like people will change their fucking minds. Were they like, he's a dad. He should know how dangerous having children are.
He doesn't. His wife does. That's not. Yeah, but
so like
he
in
should.
This instance,
but
in this instance, you would think that like somebody who had 2 kids would understand like the peril. But like, I think the majority of men who have this decision remain as blissfully ignorant as I was, and then like based on that ignorance, say like you can just have the baby and then give it out or whatever the fuck, like some psychotic, you know, or like, you know, just close your legs. Which makes me, if you say that around me, I'll punch you in the throat. I've decided.
I would love, dear ladies, can we please? The world would shut the fuck down. Can you imagine if we just all kept our legs shut for a day?
Do it, dude.
Just keep your legs. Are you kidding me? That's what y'all really want? Don't think so. Don't think so.
The people saying just close your legs have never seen boobs before. They're all you like universally the most gnarled, homunculus, fucking upside down people, just drawn together with crayon. Like the people who say that, you can hear them close your legs and keep my Fortnite. That's the same dude. Okay, those are the guys who say that. Fuck you.
That and the people essaying the women because they're like keep them close, and then they're just essaying. That's truly the people who are saying it. Honestly.
Nothing makes me. I'm just becoming very violent. I think everything makes me like. It's probably not good. I probably should start.
You should probably have a kid, and then all of your aggression and violence can just be on them.
Great. Oh, you know,
that's really healthy.
That sounds right.
Really healthy outlet.
That sounds right. Check your phone. I have my notifications silenced. The people saying close your legs tend to murder women.
Told you.
When when they don't open them on demand.
That's
Great point,
that's who's
Brenna.
saying that. That those people are the same people that are essaying them in the because they're the preachers, they're the religious folks.
My religion says all babies should be aborted. Also, Brenna.
What
I'm
does
just gonna
Sarah
say
think?
next time I have a bad thought, I'm just gonna be like, Brenna texted that. I don't know. She was on one when that's crazy. Hello, little baby.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't recommend procreating in this day and age. I mean, obviously, like what's done is done for me.
Come here.
Yes, come here, come see us. But I have a lot of guilt around procreating because I'm like, what am I getting them into? Like, they didn't ask for any of this. I mean, I didn't fucking ask for any of this either, but like, I made decisions, like, same.
I know.
So, okay, I remember crying when I found out that Foster was a boy because Trump had just been elected, and I was like terrified that I was gonna have a daughter, and then I ended up having two. So here we are. But I remember like bawling, crying when I was pregnant with Foster. You come see?
Her name's
Are you getting the
Foster.
dogs out or just the cats?
Dogs. Well, I'm trying to hide the dogs while getting the cat. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up now. Oh, you're being very cute. She just wants to be pet on the floor only.
That's fair.
Look, but I'm gonna pick her up, and she hates that. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll pet you on the floor. Look at this little chunker.
Hi, sweet Gabriel. What you doing? I know. I love a fat cat.
Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Relax. Come here. Come here, little chunker. I know. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Dude, Idiocracy, what's your deal? First of all,
No. Come here, baby. What happened on Dean's Live? Did something happen? Hello.
nice. He said, no kisses, please. No kisses.
My baby. She's like, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
Idiocracy, it sounds like you're jealous. I'm going to be for real. I think that your parents never told you it was okay to express yourself. And you saw a man on the internet wearing a dress that has millions of followers and is very impactful with his words and highly intelligent and clearly gets pussy all day. And you don't. And you're like, I've never worn a dress and I can't get a woman. Why is the world the way that it is?
I thought for sure you were talking about me for a second.
No one can hear you. You're muffled by, well, I don't want to say the P word again. I'm worried we'll get flagged.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. I was like, I don't wear a dress.
Yeah, well, he keeps bringing up the one time that you wore a dress and wouldn't shut the hell up about it. And I was just like,
you
reading
are
it in the
talking about me?
comments.
You were talking about me?
Yeah.
I'll put a dress on right now.
I was giving you all the compliments.
I thought you were talking about Bad Bunny. It's crazy that those adjectives describe both of us. That's nuts. Millions of followers, devilishly handsome, sometimes wears a dress for reasons.
Yeah. Why does he say? I don't think he's embarrassed by it. Are you embarrassed by wearing a dress?
I wore a dress for charity one time. I switched clothes with Good Trouble Girlfriend for charity.
Yeah.
During a charity fundraiser.
Okay.
Can you imagine being triggered by that?
No.
Can you just guys, for a second, think about your life, okay? And think about like the idea of another person wearing an item of clothing upsetting you. Or thinking like you, I don't even think that he's upset by this, but like thinking that that's like a dig.
No, but he does. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like he thinks it's a dig. Because if
that's-
someone were to make fun of him for that, it would be soul crushing for him.
But think about like who, in this instance, what is more upsetting? Me wearing a dress or you being upset or like that I wore a dress? That's fucking insane, dude.
It wasn't your style, I'm going to be honest.
It wasn't. It was way too tight. She wears tight clothes. What are you gonna do? I bagged a baddie.
I beg to be any.
Oh, I can need to tell you this offline. I keep almost doxing us, so I'm not gonna do that.
Another one or same one?
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with that.
Oh,
either.
okay.
It was a trip.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus. I'm just jealous.
Did I even text you? Yeah. Oh,
You don't text me. Shut the fuck up.
That's true for everybody. So.
I know. Don't take it personally.
Um,
You know when I knew fucking shit it hit fan when you fucking FaceTime me and I was like, Chris, I gotta step out. There's something fucking going on. I gotta go.
forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah.
Look at us
That's how I
surviving.
get
Look at
people
us
to-
out here surviving all these friendship roller coasters.
Millennials. Let's see. There's all just. There's. Oh, he is. Okay, great. He's out of the bathroom. Oh, fuck. Lucy, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, Lucy.
He's out of the bathroom.
Oh, he was in the request and now he's not. That's so funny. What a fucking.
He's got tummy issues. He went back to the bathroom. You didn't catch him during his little upset tummy window.
It's 12 o'clock. I see. Oh, he's here. Okay.
How's it going?
Great. How are you doing?
Okay. That was fun getting bashed. Trying to set up comments in there, but then got muted.
I muted you. Yeah.
Well, I know you did.
Yeah.
But I
so
was
you
watching
can come up-
comments go and I couldn't really defend myself. But oh well.
Yeah.
Life
That-
goes
well,
on.
so the trick is sometimes it'll force people who are making kind of like shitty comments in the.
It's not really a
in the
shitty
feed.
comment. Like how is
To
it a
come talk
shitty
to us.
comment?
Well, I'm just finishing. Let me just finish.
All right.
It forces sometimes people who are making comments who I'd like to come talk to come and defend themselves. And look, here you are.
Here I am.
So you're saying you would like it. You would prefer if women did not have the choice to get.
I didn't say that. To those whole comments, I did not say that at all.
Correct me.
What?
Correct me.
Correct you.
Yeah. What's your position here on all this?
I think women should have that right to have that decision.
Great.
But see, peers, people, maybe even doctors, they can easily manipulate people into having an abortion one month in.
And a man
To the
can easily
pregnancy.
manipulate me into a bed at the same time. What are you fucking talking about?
What? Yeah. Finish. So hang on. Doctors. So in this scenario, woman comes into the doctor and she says, "I'm pregnant," and the doctor goes, "Get rid of it."
Well, no, they won't say it like that, but they'll just use certain words to do it. You've been to a doctor's office, right? So,
But why? Why? Why would a doctor do
Yeah,
that?
he's been to an OBGYN. I am.
wow. Okay. Um,
Wait.
I think women should have a choice for it, but they should not be manipulated into it. Because I'm sure some women have been manipulated into it.
Into
And
getting an abortion?
yeah, we're human beings, right? We make stupid decisions every day, right? So,
Yeah, like sleeping with men. It happens all the time.
yeah, well, that's a whole different conversation.
You were saying
Clearly,
saying-
it's not. How do you think they fucking got
is.
there, I am? You think they got there without the help of a POS man manipulating them?
I could tell you this much: most men, well, not most, but some men are not like that. Like
I can
myself.
tell you
I'm
right
not
now,
like
you
that.
don't speak for most men.
Well, I'm not like that. I don't manipulate women whatsoever in anything. I
Well,
never make
you're
the first
clearly
move.
very worried about women being manipulated, and that's typically the kind of thing a man who manipulates
Well, I'm
women would
just
be worried about.
I'm just saying that I don't do it.
You can I just
Anyways,
ask a clarifying question? You said I used to like you, but now you're going crazy on abortion. What was I saying at that moment that made you say that? What was the stance I was saying that I was taking that was going crazy?
well, you're basically I kind of missed out the whole conversation you're having with Drew. I just kind of walked into that. I walked into your live because I enjoy watching your live. But then it almost seemed like he's kind of like a psychotic man. You're kind of making him trying to sound like he's a bad man, and because he didn't agree with abortion. I think
I
it's a
think
person's choice. If you live in a free country, right? Just like myself,
It is a
and
person's choice. My choice
that's the
was
whole
taken
point.
away. It is a person's choice. You hit the nail on the head. I no longer have a choice where I live. Nailed
I
it.
think I think it is.
okay, I'm
Yeah,
not really sure
I
what your
hear
situation is.
you. I know.
I live in the
She,
South.
I know.
I live in a state where it
No,
is
I
no
mean
longer
like what happened
legal.
to you, like personally, what happened to you, like
She went over it. You've been in here the entire time when she went over it. I think here's my thing is that here's my stance, and you said that you've been following me and you like me. My stance is that if you think that that if you're a man and you think that like a woman having fewer rights in this country for the sake of like
to be
your
perfectly honest, I think women should rule the world. After looking at these
great.
Epstein files,
So
man,
here's listen to me.
we
Hear me.
suck as men.
Hear
We
me.
are fucking
Hear me.
sick
Stop
people.
talking for a second. Stop talking for a second. So I think men who think that women should have less rights are bad men. And so when I was talking to Drew as a bad man and painting him as a bad man, I'm right. I think that you're a piece of shit if you think that. And like I'm perfectly happy to like jump through the hoops and try and like help you come to a better conclusion to a certain point. And then after that, I think that you're a piece of shit, and I don't feel bad about saying that.
Well, obviously you don't, because you have like what 1.8 K people on your side.
Not on my side, but
I
what
can
I'm
assure
saying
you
is
there's a
like
lot of people in here not on the set.
your assertion is that like I was painting him out to be a bad guy. Don't have shitty opinions. I don't like when people have bad opinions. If your opinion is that women should have different rights in this country,
Well, I think
that's a
women
bad
should,
opinion. I
but
think women should have different rights,
absolutely
but better ones, right?
better ones, absolutely.
Yeah.
But how do you get to that? See, your group supports the whole tranny thing, and that's kind of taken away from when.
I don't think that you've ever seen a naked woman, so I don't know that
What?
you would be able to tell.
Damn. No, I haven't. You're right. I'm a virgin at 54 years old. Never seen a woman's naked. God damn.
What's so bad about trans people, you think?
Well, in Canada, I know it was different over there in the States, but here they were pushing it really bad.
What does that mean?
Like pushing
Pushing
it into
what?
the schools, into the schools.
Hang on, we're gonna get there, Carly. Pushing it into the schools.
Yeah.
What does that mean? When was it? Hey, when was the last time you were in school?
1990.
You have kids?
No.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you don't think I have friends and, that
Honestly,
have
no.
kids?
No.
Like, holy crap, man.
What are your friends? Your friends are telling you that every day their kids go to school and Doug the English teacher goes,
happen.
"You're trans
They
now."
were trying to push it.
I'm asking you fucking how are they trying to push it? I ask this all the time, by the way. This conversation I've had and I'm about to have with you, I've had 2 million times. What is the fucking mechanism that schools are trying to push onto children And also follow up why. Just swim around in this silence. You have no fucking idea about either of those two things, except people like you will come up and say this shit without a thought. They're doing it. They're pushing it in schools. How and why? I have no fucking idea. But they are. How? I don't know. How? Could be anything. How? No fucking idea. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Stop. Stop doing this. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect the kids aren't being affected by this. This pisses me off, man. It is you came up here and were like, you're like, women deserve more rights, white knighting
They
this
do.
shit. So why are
Well, look what they were
you
doing in
understand
the
that?
sports. They were putting them into sports, into men's sports or women's
who?
sports.
What the fuck are you talking about? Hillary Knight's out here just winning fucking hockey. What? Name me a one trans fucking athlete.
They're trying to push it into fighting, and
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why, but they were trying to do it. They were doing it actually.
I think this is useful. I think, unfortunately, I think that this is useful. It's like this is the median. This is the
it's
median.
on this app,
transphobe.
man. People talk
You
about it
understand?
on this app.
Chat. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking. This is the median transphobe. Do you know what I mean? Someone who is not like it. They aren't capable of like fleshing out these ideas. It is the ignorance that we are trying to like to cut through, and it is very frustrating to continue to hear it night after night from people who like don't possess the ability to like have this conversation. It's very fucking frustrating.
What
It's frustrating.
about trans people?
Okay, you know what?
Like
It doesn't really
intimidates
bother
you
me.
personally.
You're right. It
like
doesn't
you
bother me.
personally.
But in
Like-
the end, like they were actually trying to push it into the schools in Canada.
Here's the thing.
Stop
Any
saying
Canadian
they.
in here,
asking about
maybe
you.
Harley,
they were
maybe if
actually
he says
trying
it
to
one,
do it.
he's gonna say it one more time. Say it one more time, it'll be true. It's like Beetlejuice. Where? How? Remember when I asked you that fucking 10 minutes ago? How and where were they doing? How are they pushing it in schools? Just tell me.
In Toronto, they were trying to push it.
How, motherfucker?
I don't know how, but it was happening.
You're dumb. Do you understand? That's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. How? I don't know. But they are.
I
But
heard,
they
I heard
no,
him say
dude,
it once.
They are. They are. How? I don't know, but they are doing it. What?
They're pushing it at schools. You have no fucking children. They're pushing it in sports. You've never played a sport in your life. What are you fucking talking about? That's why I would like. How do they personally threaten you? You personally, you're clearly threatened. How?
And
Why?
who are they? Who's them? Big trans? What is the deal? What is the deal? Holy shit. I can count on my hand the amount of trans people. I mean, that I've met in real life. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. There was one woman that races bikes now, and now she's a fucking editor at Bicycling Magazine, and she helped get me this fucking bicycle. Her name is Tara. She's excellent. And then there's one woman that goes to my gym who said, "Hey, I'm a big fan. Thanks. Sick." Other than the people that I've met in here who are trans by the dozens because of the function of the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Not a fucking single time has there ever been a situation where I've been just like, this is affecting me personally. It's like that hasn't been positive. That hasn't been overwhelmingly positive. What the fuck are you guys? What if you just stop freaking out for 2 seconds, you'll realize that this doesn't affect. It affects a vanishingly small amount of people in this.
So
this
Travis
world.
hits the nail on the head, and that's exactly what the conservatives want to think. They're pushing inclusivity. They're pushing compassion. They're pushing that no matter what you look like, who you love, and who you are, that you deserve kindness and you deserve the same amount of support and love, and sometimes more so in different ways, right? Like they're the same way that there are mental developments that are different. We are going to have social developments that are different based on where we come from. And it's so personally offensive to some people to just say, hey, like, let's broaden our horizons. They're like, oh, it's fucking, they're gonna make them all gay. And I'm like, because we have, you know what? You're right.
Fucking
Drew
true.
had a gay friend once, and I'm sure he was like this close to becoming gay.
That is, I keep.
He had to
that
get
is
rid of
it.
his gay
And, like,
friend just because of that.
just like Drew. With that, Carly, you hit the nail on the head. Every time that we try and like ask them what it is, some people can use words and verbalize what this is. And they're like, they're teaching it in schools. And like, again, I always put it in this fucking lens of like, I had to unlearn less than a lot of other people. I didn't grow up in a fucking deeply bigoted household. I grew up in a very, tolerance forward household. And so like the distance I had to cover to be like, this is weird. This makes me feel weird to like now, like, oh, just, it doesn't affect, oh, it's people just being who they, oh, it's like actually good that they like get to live how they, oh, okay. Oh, now it's not like that distance was very small for me, but like, imagine how much smaller it could have been for me if I learned in kindergarten that some people are like, just want to live their life. And it doesn't matter. And in first grade, I learned that some people, two dads sometimes love each other the same way a mom and a dad does, and it doesn't fucking bother me. Just imagine in second, third, fourth, fifth grade that I learned about like in fifth grade when I learned about anatomy, that like some people are just born in the wrong body and like have like brain scans that fit the opposite fucking and also like chromosomes are
That
kind of weird
chromosomes can
sometimes.
match up differently. There's different pairs. There's different
Imagine if
actual
we-
sex. Yeah.
Imagine the distance that I would have had to cover being just shrunken and shrunken and shrunken until there's no distance that I'm just maybe that's what they mean by pushing this ideology that people that
Well, what they're
kids are just
scared
going to
of
come
is
out
if you tell them they're
accepting.
okay, and so you tell children it's okay to be you, then what happens when their kid comes out as gay? Because without suppressing it and without teaching them that there's only one right way and a man and a woman, they love each other and you get married and then you have a baby, like if it doesn't fit into their very specific ideology, then it must be wrong. So this is what I don't get. Teach them that everything's okay. And then if they still choose that ideology, wouldn't that mean more to you, like white Christian cis men? Like rather than like this is the only thing they've ever known, so naturally it's the only thing that they can choose, and you can't help but like wonder why they're like pew-pewing up schools because they have no outlet other than that. Like I don't know.
Fucking this is what they're worried about, by the way. This is what they're worried about and not the guns. Not the fact that they're sending their kids with bulletproof vests to your fucking kids. Like, shut up, dude. Fucking, for real, shut up. Why?
No,
Yeah,
woke
anyway.
folk.
I couldn't. I don't know. Y'all are not understanding my. Okay, she's being sarcastic. Sorry.
Oh, got it.
Sorry. Elbows out right now, Courtney. Sorry. There have been like conservative women in here who like come in and say shit and like never come up. And I like it's been a long time since I've had any conservative ladies come talk to us, which is unfortunate. Like, although I guess we had one today, technically, with Diana, Princess
You
Diana.
did turn the comments off just to have a conversation with her.
That's true. I forgot about that. God, that 2 weeks ago when we had that conversation, that's crazy.
That's rough. That's rough. Yikes.
I'm gonna have you up because you've been in here for like the last couple of nights, and I keep seeing you, and I'm just gonna do this. Hi, friends. How are we?
I have to go feed screaming puppies, so I'm going to be in the chat cheering everyone on.
Wow.
I know, I'm sorry, but they're literally like popping off right now, and they're going to be loud and messy, and they're going to poop on me at some point. So.
Good night.
Can you guys hear me?
My sound isn't good.
Oh, there we are.
Carly. Wait.
What?
Great to see you.
You too.
Hey.
Bye, guys.
Well, Steve was in there trying to bring up some eugenics stuff. I was hoping he was going to pop in. Mr. Ramirez.
Oh, fuck Steve Ramirez.
Yeah.
What was he saying? Was he
He
talking
was-
about the size of my brain?
No,
My
he
skull
was
shape?
saying that we should only allow abortions for black women, and that, yeah, yeah. And it's like he brings up a really good point. If abortions were only affecting minority communities, Roe versus Wade would never have been overturned. And even Drew brought that up when he was talking about wanting you to have kids. He wasn't saying it to anybody else.
Snaps.
Yeah, I don't think he has these
Snaps.
conversations with his alleged black friends.
Well, he made a point that he didn't have any. Oh no, he did. He said I have Asian friends too, and yeah, clearly the nod to like the racial homogenization of Japan didn't have anything to do with how he wanted a white ethno state.
Yeah.
People that look like him in his neighborhood. It had nothing to do with that. I brought up race.
Yeah. And then
That
him
must be
talking
one of
about
those,
hockey.
like,
Black people
discourse
invented
talking
ice
points, the
hockey.
Japan thing. Sorry.
No, you're right. Keep going. Say more.
Like, it suddenly has popped up across every like debate creator that I've listened to. They're all just saying it now. That's their new talking point. Oh, look at Japan. Japan's so good, and they only have the one kind of person. And it's just, it's
so funny.
it's exactly what you were saying. It's just they're all the same. They have no original thought, no desire to do anything or be anything. They just sort of slouch through life, and it's exhausting.
And they
And
all
again, like-
want to go to Japan.
Yeah. Oh God! And again, like Japan has this like notoriously, in some instances, depending on your complexion, very friendly a view towards outsiders. And then I'm sure, as Terry might agree, I should probably bring her in here for this little conversation that she's in Texas.
They don't like
Oh,
black
and
people.
in Tokyo, sometimes they're pretty loud about their distaste for people with dark skin.
Yeah. I had a
And
friend
so-
of mine who
I gotta go
is
online.
from
I'll be right
Senegal.
back.
A friend of mine from Senegal, his parents were stationed in Japan. He is
Ooh.
very dark. Like, I'm like a medium dark. He's like a very dark. And he would come back telling stories about how, Japanese people would say stuff like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, I wonder what he tastes like. Oh, it's probably really good. Like, they would make comments about, like, eating him. And it's like, that's kind of gross. It's really gross.
You know, the other thing,
kind of gross.
the other thing that
Actually
Japan
gross.
has going on is that issue with the little kids thing, which is probably also another reason all these guys really are so fond of Japan.
Yeah, they have very shaky
which one?
rules when it comes to consent and underage.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
the age of
I mean,
consent in Japan is shaky territory. If you are someone who has money, they will lower the age of consent for you.
Terry, I don't want to be
Yeah.
besmirching Japan, but so I guess
Oh,
my point is
besmirch,
this.
besmirch
My point
away.
is this.
There's a lot of besmirchables here.
I don't want the response to this line of reasoning because it's going to keep coming up, which is just like, look at Japan. There's almost no diversity, and they're doing great. Like I don't want the response to that to just be like they have a weird relationship with like children, and it's an incredibly, in some instances, racist culture. But like the reality is, if you point to any country, there are going to be deep flaws, and like I don't want the response to this, if it's going to keep coming up, to be that. But the point is that like they have some fucked up things that they haven't sorted out. It is not, in many instances, it's not like a Shangri-La. Like there's like deeply fucking problematic cultural societal shit happening.
Places
I will
are
say
pretty good.
this.
Look at Vermont.
I will say. Oh
Vermont's
man,
95% white. I'm just saying.
Have you
I
seen? You
don't
saw
know.
that SNL skit? Is that what it's? Yeah, no, it's Vermont. What you're talking about is Vermont. No, with like, there's more cows than people, and there's farmers markets, and it's only white. Yeah, Vermont. I think you're just saying.
And it's actually not only white in Vermont. Actually,
It's
speaking
definitely
as a former Deniac, it is
wow.
absolutely not dull. Yeah, I will only hello y'all. I will only speak from the viewpoint of having lived here for 30 years in Tokyo, and remember it's Tokyo. So obviously things change when you get out to what we call the inaka, which is the countryside, where people could actually be really amazing, but people could actually be absolutely wretched, and that's the point. I know it's hard for some, white guys mostly to get, but in reality, Japanese people are human. I know it's hard to take in. I understand. I won't get on Jubilee with this attitude, but Japanese people are made up of human beings. And what does that mean? That means you have all the same weirdnesses and bizarre upbringings and lack of therapy and male dominance wannabes and women trying to get the heck away from it and women who love it. We've got plenty of Erica Kirks here, I'm sorry to say. And we just had a particularly right wing government, MAGA adjacent, be reelected. So I don't know if I'm going to be coming to you from Japan in who knows how long. But my point being, it is no different at the bottom level, the root level, from anywhere else where there are humans. So are there cultural differences? Obviously, you'd be an idiot not to recognize that. But those cultural differences do not turn them into non-humans. And there's a whole
Right.
lot of white guys married to Japanese women who are no longer married to Japanese women who found that out the hard way. So
Yeah, yeah.
sorry, I forgot
I
my damn hat. I
no.
No,
just
you're
had to.
gorgeous.
Please.
I just had.
Would
Hey,
you quit?
my hair's growing back. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry.
You're the best. Stop apologizing.
No,
Right,
it
you
was
are
a serious.
absolutely beautiful.
I swear to God, Terry, if you apologize one more time,
No, it was a serious discussion. That's.
I'm very excited. No, it's not. We're not having a serious discussion. Yeah. First of all, I'm very excited about this. Second of all, lovely to see you. Third of all, I don't
Did it go down?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
I'm getting prank calls from this whoever just cave dweller at some
Block
point.
him. You can't block
I
him.
just no. What's better is that he just keeps calling, and I just
Well,
let
give
him.
him my number, honey. Give him my number.
He'll find it.
'Cause-
He found this
Yeah.
one. It's fine. So what was I gonna say? I like the idea that if we all just become racially homogenous, we are going to like ascend into utopia is like I don't know why people have this thought, but it has never once been a good idea. It's never worked. There's not a single instance. America, if America is the great shining hill on the fucking, I'm mixing up my metaphors, but like
City on the hill.
it's never been that. And not only that, it has been on the backs of immigrants and enslaved human beings since its inception. And so like, and like I don't. It's give me another place that had like doesn't have its fucking.
I mean, Europeans
abortion-
killed them.
Is abortion
each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes. Terry, is abortion legal in Japan?
yes, for the moment, you can get all the things afterburner, whatever it's called, the morning after thing, and
Afterburner.
look,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna
I'm
call it now.
68. I don't.
No,
I
we're
don't
calling it
traffic-
Afterburner from
I
now
don't
on.
traffic in those
Hit
delusions.
no. We're gonna hit the afterburners, but like that's insane. That is, it's gonna go on a T-shirt. I think
Don't you attribute that shit to me, honey.
we're too old. Yeah,
I'm trying to remain
it's too late.
punk. You gotta not.
The hit the afterburners with the Plan B T-shirt is maybe the best T-shirt that's ever. But anyway, like this guy brought up unironically like Tokyo's sort of like homogenous culture, but like they get healthcare and abortions. So like, is that what you want? If we, it's fine. Oh wait, hang on. I accidentally I did a thing. I realized that they would be okay with it if it were all white.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That was my fault. Yeah,
That's
I
it,
did. I
honey.
went and ran.
That's it.
I went full speed into the
What's
point.
sad
Yes.
is like a unity, like a global unity, is achievable. It just means everyone having their needs met, and then all of those bigger issues are just pushed to the side. When everyone's needs are met, crime is down, like everything is just better. And we have the resources, we just need the management.
That's what's fucked. This is something that we arrive at all the time, and you've heard me say this a trillion fucking times. There are like little things from all the places I've lived where like I know what's possible because I've experienced those things, and like I know that it's possible here. And that is one of the things that burns my britches the most is that we have the capability, we have the resources, and we choose every day not to do that, and that infuriates me.
And somebody just mentioned tax the billionaires. In Massachusetts, our millionaire tax went into effect in 2023, and I believe that they've collected by now an extra $2.7 billion since putting that in place. That has gone
all
to
the
our
millionaires,
infrastructure.
all the
Yep.
millionaires left.
No, they're still here.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, they're still here.
There was one guy who did an opinion article, and he was talking about how he's seen more people, more millionaires coming in than those he knows who have left, and that he is staying because he has two young kids. And though he's a Florida native, he wants his kids to be raised in Massachusetts.
Because
Go
Florida's a
figure.
swamp and Massachusetts is the fucking
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
So I think it's a 4% subtax on every dollar above $1 million.
In
Something like
income
that.
per year,
Yeah, per year.
That's still
$1
almost
million
nothing.
dollars. Just
Over $1 million.
conceptualize it.
Yeah,
Over
over
$1
$1
million.
million.
Spend $1 million in $1 million of income a year.
Hey,
Four
wait, hang on.
percent-
You
4%
just came up here
everything
saying
over $1 million.
that these people don't have imaginations. I could spend $1 million a year, easy. I could burn through that, no problem, no problem. You just got to. But here's the thing: an extra 4% on everything over $1 million. Like you have so much already.
Yeah, and it's
So,
like
like-
that's small time.
Not
And again,
enough.
so like let's exactly that and they're still raking it. That's the fucking communist scourge that they're terrified of is 4% over $1 million. So like let's say you're making 1.1, you're getting taxed an extra 4%. Which by the way, that's not like the curve is not like this. Right now the curve is like this, so the curve is kind of like leveling off.
Yeah,
Right, you are taxed lower at the higher income rates. So like it's just kind of leveling off. That's what we should be doing. 4% is very conservative, as for a lack of a better word. That makes me anyway. That's
It is.
crazy. I didn't.
but it's like
But that's
you do that
reality.
across
It's
the
the
board. No, go on. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart.
right.
I want to hear more about Massachusetts because this is a triumph.
Oh no, I was just going to say that even at that small level, if you do it across the board, you're still increasing the money going into the economy by a significant amount.
Huge. Wait, here's the fucking issue. Is that like I'm just gonna mute Big Axel here, and so let's see if he can find his fucking fangs and come talk to us. But like, I would love to do this, but like, it would be super dope if we could do this and then also have like liberal control of our government, so that this extra money isn't funneled into tax cuts for banks that fail or like bombs.
Yeah. You
Like
know
how
what we
sick would it
need?
be? Yeah.
I think having an appointed tax board that would be like you would delegate where tax is allocated to through like a council of actual people.
Like a
That would
jury,
work
jury
with
duty, like you get called up.
Yeah, actually, that would be good. And like they would work with Congress for budget planning for like a sub amount of our taxes. You know, I'd say like 50% of our taxes are allocated actually by the people who are paying it, and the rest is controlled by Congress as their typical duties.
That's an interesting amendment to put forward because
I love that.
honestly, I think if the not guarantee if the criteria is like seriously x amount and below in income, annual income, to be able to serve, right? And then balance it with focusing mostly on indigenous and black and poor white areas, not people, but areas, just to kind of level the playing field a bit. That's an amazing idea. Are you running for office?
I wish. No, I'm not a
I can't
frontline
because
guy.
We are running for office.
yeah, that's true.
He's gonna be my ghostwriter. That's it. He'll just come up with my policy, and we'll just
winning
slap
ticket.
a white face on it, and we'll
Yeah,
call
I'm
it a
the
day.
guy.
Exactly. Oh God, then it'll be palatable to America as long as there's someone like me.
Yeah.
Friends,
GT.
I'm fading fast. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah, sorry,
it's
sorry,
been a
sorry,
pleasure.
sorry.
I'm glad. No, stop,
course.
woman.
I'm
If you do that
sorry,
again,
I'm apologizing. I'm
don't
sorry, I'm
fucking.
apologizing. Sorry. No, you know what it is? No, I have a reason. When I haven't been up in a while, I just figured you just got a lot of people. That's all, and I don't want to take a space that could have new folks up like you do.
Terry,
That's all. I'm
You
such a
first of all, you
such
should
a
know.
benevolent bitch, though. You need
You
to
need to
like.
be you should take up space.
Yes.
You
Oh, baby
first
snake,
of all,
you have no idea.
this is what I'm saying. So quit this shit, lady.
Oh,
It's really
sorry.
good to see you though.
So good to see you.
Woman, oh my God.
Oh, what?
I'm kicking you off. That's it. That you should apologize 90 fucking times.
On Black History Month too.
Oh no. Every night. Oh God. Damn it. Oh God. All right,
No,
dudes.
it's been good
Appreciate
to
you. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to bed. Oh, Black History Month. Oh, that's the fourth time. I'm never beating these allegations. Terry, Terry, you're my favorite. I'm very excited. In May, I'm still working. Took this. This is a real thing that happened. I bought this shitty fucking bed that sucks, and we returned it. And we'd put through great pain and effort my mattress from downstairs into the extra room over here. Because we got rid of our shitty new mattress, we had to, through great pain and effort, bring this fucking mattress back down the one flight of stairs. And then my friends came to stay the other night after we went to Casa Bonita, and I blew up a fucking mattress. And as I was doing that, I was like, I have to remedy this. This whole thing, I have to remedy this before Terry comes. That was an actual thought I had. In June, great. Bonus month. I got a whole other month. And we'll take Terry to Casa Bonita for sure. That was a fully formed thought I had. So just know that I'm thinking about you. Anyway, it's still gonna be a mattress on the floor. But you're Japanese. They do that. I assume. I have no idea. I have no evidence to back that up other than movies I've seen. All right. Thanks, you nerds. Good to see you. Good to have a proper live again. Complete with restriction and restart and double restriction again. Feels like the good shit. Thanks for all of you who resubscribed in the last couple of days. I do appreciate that. I'd like to get that number back up to before 4 times, but I understand money sucks. And cool. Love you. Love you, mean it. Good to see you. Bye.